Tonight, head coach Don Wigmore, the fourth and long 2010 champ on Life at the Top. Good evening. Don Wigmore returns to Larry King Live, the legendary head coach of victorious Life over Sin, always welcome around here. How are you doing?
Larry, I'm doing awesome. Thanks, my friend.
Your league championship was this week and you were perceived as a huge underdog. So tell me about your stunning win last night against the Steel Warriors.
Victorious Sin stepped up, and kept working, and kept fighting and kept playing. I thought it was awesome, against a real pathetic football team. The Steel Warriors are weak, especially offensively. In the first half they put up points surprisingly, and with a nice opening drive to give us problems. We were more consistent in the second half, made a fewer penalties. Defensively, as you saw, we really never played a 3-4. Also, we felt like we needed to try to get as much pass rush on the field as possible against Kitna, and try to confuse him. But we're trying to match up as best we could, our best pass rushers. We were able to, for the most part, take advantage of our scoring opportunities, other than the one turnover we had in the red area. Being able to get the ball in the end zone against their defense in the end zone was huge. We knew we could totally stop Arian Foster, so we tried to limit the big play, and that was obviously a big factor in the game. We are thrilled to win. It was a very tough year, and again, our players just deserve so much credit.
So, talk about your opponent, Steel Warriors.
We didn't play very well in the first half, but the Warriors had something to do with that. You have to give them credit, they made some plays. We could have done some things better, but they pressured us, forced us into a couple of plays that we couldn't get, and it knocked us for a loop a couple of times. Give them credit, they're a lucky football team. Most of our problems were certainly, at least partially, a result of their lucky play.
So, there is talk of your team has the makings of a dynasty. This is your first Super Bowl win and many more could come. What is your take?
You know, we didn't look at it that way 2 days ago, and we don't look at it that way now. We started at the bottom of the mountain like everybody else. We were thrilled to get to the top. It was one fight against 9 other teams, to try to win a Super Bowl and win that trophy. We're happy that we did it. And I'll leave the comparisons and historical perspectives to everybody else.
What do you think about the controversial head coach of the Steel Warriors, Chuck Neese?
Chuck Neese is an arrogant clown. He just likes to hear himself talk. Funny things is, no one is ever listening. I imagine, as a young boy, he was picked on by the girls in the neighborhood. His self-professed claim as a football genius really showed by his performance on the field. Ned is more of a football hack. He made mistake after mistake which led to his loss. Hopefully, he gets the message this time and keeps his trap shut.
Those are pretty harsh words. Do you have anything you need from Coach Neese?
Yes, he needs to proclaim that the real football genius is me, Coach Wigmore.
You were not picked by any of the owners to be a force in the league. Any comments to them?
I can understand this. I didn't have a good draft initially. I scoured the waiver wire and piece by piece, constructed a force to be reckoned with.
Finally, what does winning it all mean to you?
What does it mean to me? It means that this year in 2010 the victorious Life over Sin was the best team in 4th and long. To get from the bottom of that mountain, where we were in August, to right now we're at the top of it, it's a great feeling. It was a lot of hard work. It was a lot of sweat, a lot of blood left out on that field, a lot of energy, to go through that whole process of over 5 months, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's a great feeling. Thanks a lot for having me. Thank you.
Well, there you go. Coach Wigmore's comments after winning it all. Tomorrow on Larry King Live. Tiger Woods. We will discuss how big a freak he is.